everyone, welcome to Knowledge Optimizer. I am Rajat and today we are going to discuss about Memento Pattern. So it is again a behavioral design pattern. So consider the case I am on this some kind of editor. Okay, I'll just draw something here. Okay, this. Now I'm just doing Control Z. So you see it just removed the last. Basically it moved to the previous state. Then Control C. Then the initial state. So what is happening in the background? What do you think? Just guess. Okay, so explain you. I'm assuming like you all are aware about the stack structure. So stack is first in, last out. Okay. Basically, we put the data in such a way, and whenever we fetch it from top. So whatever inserted at the last basically will be fetched first. So that's the basic idea behind this pattern also, behind this working of editor also. So what we are doing in this pattern, we basically try to store the previous state. So what do I mean by previous state? Suppose I had written, basically initially it was the empty. So in this stack what would be happening? Initially empty page would be stored. This was the initial state. Then I wrote C on it. This was the new state. Then again C, and then at the end I write something like D. When I did Control Z, so it just get the data from here, basically removed it and get the previous state where it was. First it would be CC, then CC, then CCD was it. So it removed this state. Now I'll just left with 2CC. I was left with 2, then further single C, then empty. That was what was happening in the background. So in this design pattern basically we have three things. Okay, first would be the originator, which would be basically generating this data for in this scenario, in this editor app, like this is the originator. This basically this page is the originator. Now this is, there would be a Memento. Basically now it is the last state, sorry, current state. Okay, it is the current state. And there would be this kind of caretaker. Now what caretaker would be doing, it will basically storing the array or list of Memento, basically inside a stack. Inside a stack it would be storing. So whenever I do there would be two functions like save. What save would be doing, storing it to this class Memento. Then there would be a kind of save state. This would be save text, basically it would be storing here. Now it would be save state. Now what would be happening, basically this will go there. Now it would be stored in caretaker, and now the new text will be override this Memento class. Okay, so usually we don't override this object. We create a new object whenever we press save state. Now the new Memento object will be created. This will be stored only. So why we do that, I think you are aware about the pointers problem. So whenever we change an object reference to a pointer, basically an object, then the internal structure will also be changed. What do I mean by that? That if I just save it here and not create a new object of this, in that case the all the previous object will also change here. Okay, because we would be just storing the references, different references, just a single object would be there. So I think if we'll move to the definition, it's the same. Basically, we are just capturing the state, and the capture state can be restored later. That's how basically all the text editor app work, or wherever you would perform basically the previous state you want to get. Now moving to the structure. Structure looks like this only. There would be this class which would be storing the current state. Now originator would be storing the, basically creating kind of whatever this object it would be creating. Now the caretaker, what it will be doing, basically storing the previous data, previous history. Okay. Now let's move to the coding part of it. Okay. We have this originator text editor app. It just contains a string text, and basically so when we click this save state on text Memento, first of all we'll move to the classes. Okay, now this is a text editor caretaker. So it contains basically the stack of is. Now when we call this function save state, basically it will push whatever there is in this text editor, whatever there is, it will just save the state to this. new, yeah, sorry, it will create a new text memento and basically store it here. Okay. Memento is the actual object that will going to be stored in the historical dot this stack. Okay. And the originator would be the one which is generating that, but the object that would be stored, that is the middle, you can consider it the middle state, middle object we are storing. So when we click on restore, then it will just get state. Okay, now if you'll open this get state, okay, sorry, okay, sorry, I'll just click on this. So from whenever you do this, is there was this one function save state, then there is this function basically undo. Now it will restore to the previous state. Now what it is doing, it's getting the text editor. From the text editor it will just popping from the top of the stack, it is just fetching the object, then restoring it the previous store. Text editor, basically in this text editor it is, sorry, not in this, in this text editor basically it is restoring the previous state. Okay. So click on it, just put the text here. Now it's just a middle object, you can consider it. There is no kind of, you can say, so it is, this memento is used, so there is this text editor and there is this caretaker. Now text editor makes some changes. Now whenever it presses on save state, now it will create a new object of this and store in the caretaker stack. Now whenever it has to restore, basically it will again call this caretaker, basically get from the top of the stack, fetch the top of the stack, pop that out and put it. Now the, it is movement object, now we have to populate the data to text editor. So that's how it is working. So it's mostly like this. The client code looks like this only. So what we are doing, just initializing, creating a text editor, new text editor, opening it, then initializing this text editor caretaker. So just see here what we are doing. Current text is something something, initial text was the current text. We are storing this, now we are storing this state. So if I open it, what it is doing, just pushing the data to stack. Okay, this here it is doing that. So it is creating the new text memento, and here we are just pushing the data in the save state. Again we have updated the text, we have saved the state. So two states are saved now. Thus if I show you the state, till here the state looks like till this save. Okay, till here the state looks like this, initial text, and then we had updated this with text editor, get text. Till here it was this only, the stack looks like this. Okay, now here till here, after this block it will look like this. Okay, this is the state of memento, by the way, both caretaker and sorry, caretaker and yeah, caretaker state, sorry. Hmm. It is the state of caretaker. Now what we are doing is, still the state of caretaker is this only, but we haven't called the by the way, here we haven't called that save state function. So caretaker state is still same as previous, just the text editor text has been updated to this. Okay, now what we are doing, just undoing this. Now when we undo this, it will fetch the top is this. Okay, it will fetch it. Now it should print text after first edit. Here after undo, text after first edit, it should be the one that should be printed. Similarly, one more undo, it will print initial text. So if I just run this function, so I'll just open the undo function also, though we already have seen that. So if the stack is empty, no state to undo, else it will just get the top of the stack and restore the state. Okay, so let me just run this. So current state, first edit, second state. Now after undo, this is the first state, after undo this is the second state. Okay, so that's pretty much from this video. Let me know if you have any question in the comment section, and till then please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for joining.